let's see here. Hold up, I gotta go post on the Rift Wizard. Okay. I've now handled all my bases. I have rung the dinner bell. I have a spin drift that I managed not to spill all over myself. And I have a Rift Wizard run to run. So, just some explanation right at the start of it. This is a Fae only run, which means all my spells have to be upgradable into some Fae version. Skills, anything is actually on the table, so I don't have to purely use Fae-based skills. The problem is that a lot of the starting ones, like Prince of Ruin is the only thing I got as far as things that could actually do like damage early on. If I just look at Ice, I could get like Death Chill Familiar or stuff like that, but I don't actually have. Actually, I could get Frostbite. Each turn, all frozen enemies take 6 damage. That could work. Physical and ice resistance by 100 until it's unfrozen. Actually, maybe I need to reconsider this from a technical perspective, because I could try something like whenever you cast an ice spell, freeze the nearest unfrozen enemy to the spell's target for 3 turns. Maybe, baby. Actually, I might have to do it with centered around the ice buffs, because this has potential. Deals 14 damage burst. This might do it. There we go. Arcane Frenzy Mask on the Arcane Amplifier, I think. No, because it's not an arcane spell. And those are all useless. Double mana potion, though, that is worth considering just off of that point. Cast an arcane spell, your arcane spells and skills gain 2 damage for 6 turns. It's not useful for what I'm doing. Just spells and skills gain 4 minion damage. Not useful for what I'm doing. I'll always deal with sorceries as arcane damage. That actually, yeah, I will take that simply because that. This is bad. Got it. Okay. Barely, but successful, so it's not a great start to be in. Memory Orb, memory orb. Both of those are kind of trash, and I don't want that, so. Pet isn't terrible. That doesn't really work for anything that I'm wanting. Soul Swap Bicycle can't use any of these spells. Bag of Spikes, though, is worthy of consideration. Conjuration, useless dark, useless arcane. It's not an arcane, so there's no actual point to any of those. Those don't work. That's not usable, which really makes this the only real impactful choice I could make. Metallic Two-Headed Snake, not a great choice. Metallic Styre, not terrible, but not great. Infernal Raven is actually worth considering, if only... Skip Blaze Rip. There we go. It's not the best move. Gotcha. Can I please? I need to hit that. Yeah, Wait, no, it doesn't. I've definitely hit more than 4 things with the ice ball, and yeah, that wasn't a great start. The problem is like so much of this run requires you to have like a decent start. That if you really, yeah, it's fine. I can. No choice. Got to go this way. Ice ball right there. Nah, I'd rather just quit out of this, abandon run, do it again. I could have done it differently. I got a little too fancy there. What's up, Justin? You're heading out tomorrow? I'm sorry, dude. Pay me when you get back. There we go. Yeah, that was one of my best runs actually, was getting the Ember Maker. I can't use that. Sorcerer's Dagger could work for what we're looking for here. Yeah, 3 spell, yeah. I need the increased damage, unfortunately. Oh, I might have seriously misplayed it, hitting myself with that. Yeah, uh, without getting like the good, like if Realm 2 you don't get a good move, you're pretty much screwed. Like the first 2 levels are so critical to the run that like it really makes or breaks it. Like you could maybe pull it off. Snowy First Spear could work. Ooh, but the pet might... Sparkling won't work, Wrathlings won't work. Fire... Ice will deal 2 ice damage to all enemy units in the line of sight of the target. Oh, that could be... I think I have to go with this. That could make this entirely viable just by itself. Got it. Shit. Got him. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. I had no way. I mean, I could have healed and teleported or something, but that still wouldn't have solved my problem. Yeah, I actually could have played that with a teleport, then gone immediately into the heal potion. Or actually, I could have just mana potioned and then used that. That actually would have solved my problem. Tomorrow is wipe day. That is pretty awesome. We're talking about Tarkov. We both are pretty big into Tarkov, and if you look at actually a lot of my streams, Justin is one of the dudes that I'm regularly streaming with. At least when I'm making Tarkov content. Yeah, even then, I mean, even if I'm not making content, me and him just game a lot. Ugh. That sucks, my dude. Golden stopwatch mirror. Icy. Oh. Either get sorceries or ice orb, and the problem is ice ball and ice orb are a lot of my damage. But the problem is like the hard part of getting this up and running is like you need Blaze Rip to kind of like start it up. So it's either I have to pick sorcery, so I buff up my first 2 spells, which is Ice Ball and Blaze Rip. I get those 2, I either upgrade those 2, or I get Ice, which is my Ice Ball, Ice Orb, and then I guess eventually if I get Wall of Ice, it would help with that as well. Well, actually, no, it won't help with that because that's minion damage. Ooh, that would actually be huge. no dice. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I think I need to go with my Ice Orb because a lot of my abilities... Yeah, because I'm going to be getting also a lot of skills. Yeah, see right here, got 4 and 1. No, fairy or anything. It definitely got fixed, because I've never once had that occur. I don't think I have a good chance of winning this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Not without some very... Blaze Rip. There we go. Actually, I could have actually done that without the healing potion. If I had comboed the ice drop into Blaze Rip, I could have probably actually gotten the kill there. Close, but no cigar. I messed that one up a little bit. But I don't know if I actually really have a shot of completing this. I don't have enough mana potions. And it's like, honestly, just getting mana potions is so big because you need them so desperately. Like, it's not even funny. Exactly. The fire is difficult because it does unfreeze them. But the thing is if you can upgrade the Blaze Rip, well, actually, there's one thing I need to point out, though. If I drop the Ice Ball on them, they should be low enough health that the Blaze Rip with the Arcane Fire damage combo should kill them. Do you think the Sigil... it is a large Worm Ball spawner. That could... Why not? I don't think this run's going particularly anywhere, so... Goes in one more. There we go. Now I blocked off that path. This guy's got to step in just a little more, and there we go. No choice. Who knows, maybe this will work. I don't know. I've never actually tried, It's okay. here's hoping. But they are slowly starting to overwhelm this group pushing out. Well, I guess this is one way to complete a level. No need. Once I saw that they were outnumbering the spawns of the other generators, I was like, actually, they can do it. Or let me rephrase it. They weren't necessarily outnumbering them. They were out-killing them per unit. So the kills per unit was pretty significantly higher. Man, a Chaos Bell. Chaos Bell could be huge to get me time. Because really, in the green slime's too high risk. Because the green slime will just keep propagating. It's effectively a spawner in and of itself. And if I can eliminate... Yeah, Firebomb spawn... Ooh, but the Firebomb spawner would be a counter to... There we go. I'm gonna have to trade a little bit of health there, but it's worthwhile. Oh, I might have severely underestimated this situation. I don't think there's enough damage. Shit. What can I do? If I make a break for it... Yeah, make a break for it. That's actually the better option. Instead of trying to actually go... Oh, I just killed myself, though. I have zero way of surviving now. Yeah, I checkmated myself. Yeah, that's checkmate. Oh. And that's exactly why I'm like, the spawner solution is good when you're able to go and like properly defend against them, but the thing is you also need them to be tough enough to have like more kills per like actual spawner's ability. Like whatever they're spawning, you need a higher kill per unit and a faster unit rate, or at least comparative unit rate. And the reality is that was not the case at all. See, I don't want to use it. I'd rather get something like... Yeah. Even then, it's not good enough. It's doable. Like, you just need so much to come together. Nature Wand. That Blastmaker can work. Blastmaker could actually be very good for this build. What is in there? Display. They're so tanky. Oh, but actually it's very much doable because these two are right next to each other. Yeah, but even though they're right next to each other, they're actually still too far away. Got him. There we go. It's like playing Eternal Tetris. Mantis Maker wouldn't help. Treeler Blades. I can't use Blade Staff. Blade Staff is phenomenal, but because it gives you so much more damage. But the problem is like I'm so spell limited that having the blasts is like such a huge buff. It's really hard to say what is and isn't worthwhile. If I can get the fourth one, then I don't have to rely on Blaze Rip. And I get a key from that, which will give me a lot more options. None of those are particularly useful to me. The Soul Mail is somewhat useful. Gnome Shoes could be useful up to a point. And the Void Bomb, because that would then turn into Health Potion, Portal Key, Chaos Bell, Oculus. Bag of Spikes is amazing. That is definitely not something to laugh at. But the problem is even though I get the Bag of Spikes, which would effectively at this difficulty give me one floor, it has no promise that anything I get afterwards is going to like actually help me. Like it's a one floor clear. The problem is like even with the Aerial spawner thing like up and running, it's very difficult to get enough damage out like to make them really. I mean, if you want me to try it, I'll try it. I'm not going to make any promises, but I'll go for it. Do you want me to try to go for such an aggressive drop? Yeah, pretty much the most valuable thing in here is either the Summer Crown, which is survive 25 turns, summon 11 Firefly Swarms and Fire Spirits, or I go Traveler Shoes, which gives me just flat resistances. The problem is with the way that this layout is, I'm most likely going to have to immediately use this Bag of Spikes. The possibility of me surviving this level without running into some very serious problems is low. The crown is situationally good. You have to survive long enough for the crown to take effect, and even then it's a one and done. Because like if you go another 25 levels, it doesn't give you another group. It just gives you that one drop as far as I've seen. So it's like, it's not like it's perpetually allowing you more and more. Yeah, that's pretty much like what I have to do, because there's no way I'm going to have enough damage to really get through it, unfortunately. I just need 3 more. I can't get. Death Dice isn't really useful. Arcane Wand, not really useful. I think I need to re-roll this one. Death Dice. Okay, so pretty much the exact same thing. In some ways, though, that is actually a better one. Ooh, I could get a minion, which would be a big help. Oh, Winterlinks. Winterlinks actually might be the way to go here, because then whenever an enemy dies to ice or dark damage, deal 9 damage of one type and 9 damage of another type, which then would allow me to put out a lot more damage. The problem is I need to get rid of that Displacer Beast spawner and then the Witch spawner. Those guys are really high risk. There we go. It's my opportunity. Shit, I'm dead. Did I just kill myself? No, I can actually live. Okay. Got him. Nah. I don't want to burn that, or I go poison pipe. So that way I can keep poisoning 3 units. No. What am I saying? I'm not going to be able to get it. I have to do both. Thank you. Oh, mochi? Thank you. My fiance is awesome. I got mochi. Ugh. Hard as a rock, though. They need a little bit of time to de-thaw. I was like, oh, I could just bite into it. I'm like, oh, no, I cannot. Another summer crown. I can't use any of those. Okay. Fiery lens. Icy lens could help, but that's not really... Actually, Conjuration Claw could help because if I'm going for the... Oh, man, this could be a really rough mission, though. It's not mission impossible, though. It's just difficult. Range, minion damage. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to think it through, but Golden Stopwatch would actually be easier to do than... Yeah, see, it's not weak to it. These are cultist spawners. Yeah, but see, this one has the ability to, doesn't have the blind... Oh, no, that's the other one. Oh, 18 turn control with random tile and line of sight. Could be good. You mean hit this, hit that, and summon? It's tight. That's the big thing, is like... If I go for this one... In a weird way, the middle is almost easier. Because starting on top of this is just too high risk. Way too high risk. It does. Yeah. It is potential because death dice. It could do a lot of damage if I'm lucky, but I don't want to gamble on that. This one, I could Golden Stopwatch, you're right, but the problem is like I won't be able to get to anything quickly enough to actually be able to do it. So if I go here, immediately get to 8, by the time I get the Alfheim spawners up and running, assuming they even survive their first drop, if they all just start dropping over here, there's no point. I'm not going to get any... Yeah, the dogs do charge. The big problem, though, is if I do this one, sure, I have the 2 potions, great, lovely. None of these are useful. See, like, it doesn't set me up for the next play. I think I have to reroll. I don't think any of these have a strong enough value proposition and playability. Like, the issue... What do you mean about living is nice? Living is nice. I hear you on, like, you know, you have to survive the round, but the issue is that, you know, because I have such a reduced spell list, like, my spell list is like 6 spells total, at most. Like, if I'm going to make it all the way to the end, you need to have... that's not good. That's not great. That... This can work. The only ranged enemies, 1, 2, and 3, 4, they're all weak to me. This is the best option. Gates of Helheim. Okay. Got him. Okay, there we go. Ooh, Imp Maker would actually... Imp Maker would be better than what I'm currently running. Because then I get 5 Imp... but the AoE... Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. What are these guys? Oh, centaurs. I need one more to really get a good... Okay. got a choice. I am in way too bad of a spot. Oh! Okay. Just hoping it works. You say that, try summoning 10 gates, but it's like if I rush those 10 gates, I have literally no follow-up. Like, if they are on top of me, I'm dead. Like, now that I have Ice Orb, I actually have, or I could go Wall of Ice. If I go Wall of Ice, actually, that can buy me enough time that I can actually do that. Wall of Ice. Have to keep that. Get a ooh, actually, this can work because I think this gives me minion spells and skills get 3 minion damage. That would go on top of my Gates of Helheim, right? If I get that. Conjuration spells, radius, don't want that. I can either get +1 number of summons, which would be phenomenal. Yeah, okay. Okay. Gosh, these guys better start hurrying up, because I am going to end up in a lot of trouble if those slimes get into a really big mass. Oh yeah. There we go. This is working. I think we might just have, as long as we do well on the rolls, I think we have it. We might have just hit critical mass. Okay, so that does nothing. Okay, then I guess I don't have anything that can give me minion health, so I guess I go Conjure Fang for the damage. And now I need to consider going frozen enemies, get 6 damage per, that's not bad. Or I think I can actually maybe consider, if I go Dark Conjuration, can I get this thing to be already Fey Elves? I need 6, so I need more for that, so I'm not going to do that. Oops. Gain the Fey modifier. I need 1 more for that, which isn't bad because then it gives shields. Ooh, Chaos Quill, not great, not great. And I can't use that because of the rules of the game, so... let's see here, what can I do? I mean, getting those steel spider spawners would be great, but those Chaos Quills are really high danger. Like, those things are so dangerous, I'm not really sure what I should do about them. raised bone, a simple bone knight, bone. Yeah, with how tight it is and how many enemies, I probably can't actually survive the drops. Ember Maker, living Jade Shard could work with that. Yeah, maybe, but I'd rather not. Fire Enchanter, Lich, not great, not terrible. 11 steps, summon an ogre, that's not bad each turn. Adjacent living unit is poisoned for 3 turns. It's not terrible either, actually, that. Yeah. That's all pretty good stuff. Fire resistance, not terrible. Ice and dark resistant whenever a living unit dies, gain 5 HP. Yeah. Actually, this is a very doable level. And I could use the health. I think I might want to go for this one. Where's his thing? Does he not have a thing? There we go. And now I at least have 100 HP, so I'm in a significantly better spot. Winter Lynx, again, not a bad thing to get. That would buff me up even more. When an enemy dies, ice damage. I get the stonefish spawner, and then I have to be just scared of the stonefish. Yeah. So I have to now think, how do I want to go about this? Dark Conjuration, Fae. If I get that, they're the special ones. Spawner spawns Fae. I don't know if I want to do that though. I could get the Ice Ball. Or I could go and do Mass Calcification. Which is arcane allies are raised as Fae Bone Chamblers instead of normal ones. Which could be quite good for what I want. Because that could... Actually, does my imps count as... No, they're not arcane. They're demon and fire. Okay, so maybe I can't do that. Or not particularly worthwhile, let me put it that way. Yeah, I know it's really strong. It makes them, like, next to impossible to kill for a while. Because don't they get, like, shields and stuff like that? But this is the best one. Just make the floor into that, and then you just calcify it, and it's disgusting. And that's not a bad one either. Yeah. I could also get it so that I get Fae Ball here. Yeah, I think this is going to be the one I go for. The real question is how can I prevent them from bum rushing me through the walls? Like, I can't stop this one from spawning units. This is just physical. This, again, is just physical. So it's like, this area here is really a lot of the rushers. That would help, but what I don't know. I feel like I need something that's like, yeah, whenever one of your minion dies, up to 3 minions and 5 volatile take ice damage equal to the half of the minion's max HP. That's a good one. The problem is like, for that to take effect and be like impactful, I need to have my minions out already. And like, it's 25 turns, so I have my big wave come in. If I immediately start dropping the Gates of Helheim, I'm likely to lose most of them, and I might not have them all survive. I could do the Wall of Ice, and then something else on top of that. That might work. Whenever he's unfrozen or a frozen unit is killed, up to 3 enemies in a 6-tile burst take 6 ice and 6 physical damage. That isn't terrible, also. And I could get Ice Lord, which would help with a lot of things that I'm wanting to do. That is true. It does work on the imps as well. That is a fair point. 5 HP, so they'd take what? 2 to 3 damage? That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And then if it kills something, I get an imp. That could be a really strong combo there. Pardon me, but I need my mochi. Actually, Archconjurer is very good, but also, yeah, Archconjurer is really good, but also Hordemancer. Does that double the amount of Gates of Helheim and Wall of Ice? Would that double it? Do you know? Because I don't. And I shouldn't risk it. Like, that would be great, but... Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's disappointing. So only if it's colored can they... Okay, I see. That makes sense then. Yeah. No, I get what you mean. It was something I always kind of wondered about, but that actually makes sense. Okay. So, the color pretty much not only denotes things that are of a particular type, it also denotes that it can be impacted by skills spells. Gosh, that could be so strong if I could fire, lightning, and physical. Yeah, I think Arch Conjure is the way to go. Forward, stallions! Come on, firing line, get into it! There we go. There we go. I think I got the wall going. The wall never does it fall. And get another one, because why not? Actually, is there something else I can get? Some holy spells, does nothing, I have no eyes. Summon a ghost every 4 steps. What other shoes could I want? I have no translocation spells available to me. I don't think they're... Yeah, the flying boots, I guess, but, like, that's not a desperate need for this build. Especially because, like, I'm Turtle Boy. So, yeah, but that really... Winterlinks is really the only thing I should consume. Ooh, extra mana potions. Not bad. Health potion would also be nice. Fountain of Venom. That is a dangerous one to go into. Dragon Mage. Kind of buddy. Yeah, I don't want any of those. This could be really good and really bad. Oh, that is an ugly freaking level. Chaos Fireball. Wow. Wow, that is a hideous level. Yeah, the Fountain of Venom is just so dangerous because I don't have that much health. Each turn extends poison by 1 duration. Yeah, see, this drains spells, so like that's just dangerous too. I could try going all the way back here, drop shield, and then just spam, but if I don't get that fountain down fast, I'm in trouble. Yeah, it does have a lot of space, and that's like what I'm kind of looking at is like that could be. And I could get a golem, I could get a stonefish, I could get red slime. So I would have a couple different options: healing potion, death dice. Yeah, I think I want to go healing. You're thinking go down here and try to take out. I could, yeah. Hurry. I don't have time. I gotta get up here. Yeah, I had to jump. It was getting way too low. That got way too close there. Okay, let's see. Golems. Good resistance to a lot of things. Not bad, but they burrow, which can both be really good and really bad. 25 golem, 75 rockfish. I'd rather go with the golem. Jar of embers. Maybe. No points of that. Non-fire. Chance to be burning. Ice pipe could also be used because then it allows me to freeze things. Actually, ice pipe probably is the way I want to go. Yeah, Jar of Embers is also really good. Okay, and let's go. Okay, ice. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to. Icy Vengeance, I think, is the way to go. Or actually, no. No. Conjuration. Minion damage. Just bump. No, actually, first Vitality, so everything survives. Up that. Jeez, this is a pretty wild little assault that I'm running here. that happened. I think Ice Pipe, though, has to be the way I go, and the reason why I'm going to say this is because it allows me to CC units that I can't get close to. And while Jar Embers is great for making things like able to do damage around them, the reality is I need to make sure, like, when I end up in those situations, I'm able to actually stop them. Because otherwise I could actually end up in a no-win situation. Idol of Fiery Vengeance. What on earth do you do? Deal 9 fire damage to a random enemy unit up to 3 tiles. Oof. That's a dangerous. True. But I could also just turn Dark Conjuration, Gates of Helheim. Oh boy. You came to the wrong neighborhood, Effie! Get a little more health. Jar Quicksilver. Sorcery spells, conjuration spells, again, enchantment skills, spells and skills. Yeah, but it's not an enchantment, so it's not useful to me. Non-metallic allies you summon have a 1 in 3 chance to be metallic. That's not bad. Oh yeah. I am actually having the best run that I've ever done so far. Oof. I think metallic radius on ice works? Are you sure? 'Cause if it does, that's freaking broken. If you tell me that it does, I will do this level. Well, mouse over the length of 7 tiles. It has nothing that says radius. Oh, it has 3 radius. Oh, yeah, so it would work. You're quite correct. I never realized that they actually had radius as a type here. I think I'm gonna spawn back here. And then I'm going to go to my ice wall, Fae wall, boom. Do I want to teleport or do I want to... I don't have time. If I give more time, I could die. Where these things, greater vampire, yeah. Monkey Skull Amulet. Yep, that sounds... Wall length 7, so 3 radius plus center. Yeah, so that's a pretty big win for me, I think. And... Good, I got that. So next I can get my Ice Ball to Fae Ice Ball, so now I am no longer... Actually, I should save it. I have a lot of levels still to go. I might need those. Ghostly Bone Shambler... All those sound pretty terrible. Time Striders. Idol of Invincibility would be good to kill early on. Ice and Dark Resist. That is not great. Because I can't freeze them. Shield ally. I can kill him easily enough. The problem is the Frost Tormentors, but they're not resistant to physical. I think I need to get out of here. Oh, actually. There we go. Give me a minute here. I can show some very clever footwork over here if I'm given the opportunity. What the? Why is it being weird? Why am I not able to do... It's not great, but fine. I can make it work. Gonna see some magic, man. Oh yeah, that's right, I should be... Oh, that man's just screwed up. You're right, but all I need is time, and the shields does more than enough to slow it down. Ooh, Robo Frostfire. Do I have anything that actually works? No, it's not really Skull Necklace. I think Time Strider is the way to go. Oof. I could use that, because that would work with everything else I'm doing. The issue is everything else that exists. Okay, let's do Portal Key, see what I get. Earthen Sentinel, I think, does technically have the ability to have a Fae upgrade. No, it doesn't actually. Never mind. Ice Vortex doesn't do anything what I want. Ice Orb, I can use that. That is acceptable, so I could take this. Those guys are annoying, but not the end of the world. Void Beam, I don't think I can use, though. Ooh, Pillar of Worms. Actually isn't the worst thing in the world, and because... Oh, no, but the Insanity Fiends. These I need to... Yeah, I think I have to actually say no to this because of those guys. They're too high risk. Another Idle Invincibility. That's a frustrating one. Not impossible to do, but definitely not something I want to do. And also the Lich. Yeah. Fountain of Venom. Very high danger. I don't have a teleport. But, honestly, with the way this level is set up, these things don't have burrowing, right? Yeah, so they don't have burrowing. No burrowing. Translocator, teleports to a random test, swap places, only targets the wither. Oh, no. That is a bad Phase Bolt. It's tempting, it's not a good idea. I think Robo Frostfire is probably my best bet, or I go in here. The Lich one. It did go down here, then I can take all these. The problem is then I have to fight through all these really narrow positions. But actually, Petrification Breath, Myrrh. Get one more health, Myrrh. It is doable. It's just high risk. Not the highest risk, though. Yeah. Well, these guys are 100% resistant to lightning, so not entirely, but yes. That's great. I don't know. This is not going great. Okay, there we go. We have a chance now. Yeah, I can. It's just taken a very long time. Honestly, Prince of Ruin might be the way to go in this. Man, those guys are really not dying easy. Jeez. Oh yeah, the serpent thing? Yeah, that would actually work pretty well too, because I need to do fire... Well, actually, I don't do a lot of fire damage, though. I guess if I had Blaze Rip, I could kind of do something with that. But, Prince of Ruin, because that will work with my lightning and my physical damage. Deal 13 damage of that type to a random enemy in a line of sight. 5 targets. Serpent. That was the dark one, wasn't it? No, it's not dark. It's Conjuration, Serpent of Chaos. Whenever you deal 6 or more fire, lightning, or physical damage, some... Oh! Actually, yeah, if I do 6 damage... Yeah. I have all these are... Actually, is my Ice Ball a face spell right now? I need to make sure... No, it's not a face spell. Well, I still have time, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Idle Vampirism? What the frick is that? Whenever an ally deals damage, it heals for half that much HP. Ooh. Ooh, that is a... spicy. Oh, that's a... Jeez, that's a rough one. And I don't have... this is... Oh, but the eyes... Yeah, the flaming eyes makes this a no-go. It's too high risk. Though if I went here, started a wall, and then just spammed it, I could probably do it. Maybe. I don't know. I hate these idle events. But all things said and done, it's actually very doable. Chain light, but it has 100% lightning resist. Yeah, that's not great. But I do have the Fae. And getting more health. Oh, Lamasu. The Lamasus are nothing to laugh at. They heal everything. Yeah, all these are pretty nasty. Yeah, don't think this is the best call. So this is a no. Maybe. Do they have chain lightning? Oh, the other guys probably do, don't they? The Alpha. Are they lightning? Or do they have chain light? Oh, they do have chain lightning. Yeah. Oh, well, chain lightning only has a 9. Yeah, but they're 100% lightning resistant. They have this Golden Drake spawner. Golden Drake does holy damage. Yeah, I don't think this is... Yeah. Vampirism or... These guys just have light... Oh, but they have a further range. Okay, there we go. Now they're all pushing in. Okay, I need a fire blaze rip. I need the blaze rip, and then I need to just turn the... I don't have an answer to them if I don't get this going, and like right now. Was it Aether? Fix Aether Poison. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Jeez. Is this thing healing? Jesus, it's healing. I don't have any more spells. I don't have a choice. I now just have to hope nothing screws up horribly. I'm alive. Still alive. Okay. Give me, please, some mana potions. Anything. Disintegrator could... No. What does the Echomancer do exactly? It's not an enchantment, not an enchantment, not an enchantment, so it's completely useless for that. Come on, whenever you cast the same sorcery twice in a row, gain a charge of that spell. That's not bad. Sorcery. Not bad, but not great either. Red Cyclops. Not a great level. Pillar of Bone. Ooh, Cockatrice, Annihilation Glue. Fountain of Blood each turn over. Do I really want to risk this? Teleport. Ooh. Yeah, don't want to deal with that. Mortal Glass, annoying. Idol of Sorcery. Grant a range fire or lightning attack. That's not an easy one to deal with. But I think I can actually... Okay, and I think the plan here, I'm going to do something a little wild, but each of my minions regenerate 2 HP. Okay. Immortal Ash Imp. Place blind dark beam. Arcane. Screw it. There we go. Now should be the beginning of the end for this. Jeez. Pretty much out of bag of tricks to play. I think I just need to go, what is it? There's, I need something that'll increase the number of spells. Is it like arcane? Can't use that. Well, actually, could you technically use it? Because Wizard Gang, you could get a Fae Wizard. Or a Butterfly Demon. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go for the Fae Garden. Because I'm doing a lot of different types of damage. Mostly lightning, but I do have some arcane, I think. Could get a Chaos talent. Make an ideal 9. Oh, these are spells. That would explain a little bit. Yeah, the Serpent Chaos, Chaos Poet. All your damage dealt to enemy units by demon allies is poison. After the Prince of Ruin. Prince of Ruin probably is the best one to get, honestly. Because it just puts everything into a better situation. Sorcery Lens, another Heart. Wrathlinks, not terrible because then I can use the Ink Pipe. Because the Ink Pipe would blind them, so I'd have options. Clay Lich. Yeah, but these guys are terrible. But these guys only have walking, and yeah, I can actually do this pretty well. Trollblood. Rotting Mass Spawner. It'd be nice to get rid of him really quickly. But I don't want to spawn too close to everybody else, and this is the best option that I have right out the gate. Okay, I'm going to just bait him to come towards me, give a couple turns. Okay. And now I begin. Booyah. Got one all the way in the back line. Got another one in the back line. It's not going to make it, but that's fine. Oh, wow, that's actually gotten very close. crud, it just got rid of one of my spawners. Oh, I'm dead. I think this is the end of the run for me. Unless I get very lucky here, this is probably GG. Yeah, this is over. I'm dead. Yeah, GG. It was a good try, but yeah, that's the inherent weakness with the build. It really is random when you're just entirely reliant on that. It's possible. It's just so difficult because of just the very limited spell set, and you're pretty limited on your damage because you're not like able to grab just a random other spell and then convert over into another type. You have to keep the Fae. So it's like if you can get it right off at the start, if you can get through the start, you can get pretty far in. But the problem is like to really cinch it, you need something to like carry it through, and if you don't get lucky, you get dead. And it's like it's exactly that situation. Like they just had units all across the map on every inch, and it's like the second I put something down, it just got mobbed and destroyed. And it's like or if it's like a tight area, you can't push in and actually get like the enemy. So it's like you're forced to constantly burn items to offset the weakness of the build. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying that like the margin to succeed with this particular build is so astronomically tight. It is possible, but my god, does it just take forever. You could win so much faster with so many other builds, but my gosh, if you want to try this thing, like it really forces you to like do everything perfectly. But, you know, it's yeah. Maybe if I had grabbed the like serpent one, it could have worked a little better. I don't know if I really got full value out of let's see here. Not this one. This wasn't easy enough. This one was also not terrible. Yeah, this is where things started getting really insanely difficult. This is like the start of it. Yeah, see, like Winterlings did so much damage. Yeah. Well, they're not bad, they're suboptimal. But like here, Holy Thunder did a lot of work because of just what they were. But the thing is like I didn't like if I could get a light like Chain Lightning, for instance. If I could have Chain Lightning, I could probably have cleared a lot of the enemies on this floor. But yeah. Or pyro what is it? The pyrostatic pulse. Or yeah, something like that. That would have really been powerful too. But yeah, that's the Fae Run for today. I think I'm good at this point. Jeez, that was a crazy run. That was a crazy run. Mike, it was good playing with you, my dude. My dude, I swear I speak English. So, I'm going to call it there. Justin, if you want to play some Tarkov, if you're still there, I'm down to play some Tarkov. Um, yeah. Anyways, my dudes, good night.